Good morning, everyone. Running a little bit behind this morning, but everything is doing all right. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Good morning and welcome to Bonnie and Clyde's Morning Talk. Today's date is 6/30, 2020. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to operate here. I was checking out the stock market on my other device. Let's go over here and check out the stock market right here so we can jump right on into this. Let's refresh this. And it looks like gold and silver is catching a bid this morning, and it seems like they're up a little bit this morning, so that's always a good thing. Absolutely always a good thing. And the rest of the market, this right here is running a little bit behind, so it could be a little bit off, but by this, everything looks like it's in the green except for the Dow, which looks like it's down slightly with a little pressure, but I'm sure everything's going to change as the day goes. Let's see what kind of news we got going on here. If we see any news we want to talk about to do with the market. And not seeing a whole lot of news here. Don't know what's going on with this. Anyway, let me just get right on out of that. That's a waste of time. Let's go check out Bonnie and Clyde's portfolio this morning and see how we're doing in the market. Let's refresh it. We were in the green. Like I say, the way everything goes, we could be in the red now. No, we're still in the green. We're up 1%. But overall, we're still taking a beating in the market. We're still down quite a little bit. And upon further investigation, it looks like our new attorney General Barr isn't in favor of the marijuana stocks that Bonnie and Clyde has invested in, so it looks like we're in for a rough road with those. It looks like we're just gonna have to buy some more. Maybe we'll catch a break before too long on those. Who knows? Not gonna sell out though. Got a long way to go. Alright, so that's a look at Bonnie and Clyde's portfolio. We're in the green for the time being. Let's jump over to Twitter sphere, the Twitterverse, and see what's going on over there in Twitterland. And as usual, we're going to check out the coin of the day from NGC. And it looks like the coin of the day today is an Eiffel Tower. And it says, coin of the day, the foundations of the Eiffel Tower were completed on June the 30th, 1887. It took almost 2 more years until Paris's famous landmark was opened in 1889. France issued coins in 1989 to celebrate its anniversary. And that is NGC's coin of the day. The Republic of France, 5 franc Eiffel Tower, 1889 to 1989 commemorative coin. All right. So that's about all we got in Twitter sphere for the day that I seen. And let's jump over to another article. One of my favorite coins. And this is going to come to us from Coin World this morning. And it says, top graded proof 1869 2-cent coin brings $43,200 in auction. Oh my goodness. But I love those coins though. Yeah, the 2-cent coins are one of my favorite coins. I do have a small collection of them myself. But it's nothing worth no $43,000 if you put them all together and times it by 43,000. But anyway, let's get back to the article. And let's see, the Red Book estimates that there are more than 600 proof 2-cent pieces that were issued in 1869. And says the mintage is unknown since many employees did not begin record keeping for the number of proofs until 1878. So what they're saying is that it's an approximation on the number of proofs that were minted. So they're not really even sure. It could have been thousands of them, but I guess they're surviving coins and what people have brought forth and they're taking a count on is what they're kind of leaning towards, I suppose. But either way, it's PCGS Proof 67 Red, and it sold for $43,200 on June the 18th. And I may have misspoke when I said it was in an auction. I'm not sure that it was an auction, so that was my bad. It just says that the coin was sold for that amount. So I didn't mean to speak too soon. I should have read the article a little bit further before I opened my mouth. Anyway. Oh, okay, but it was at an auction. All right. It was at the Stax Bowers Gallery most recent auction. All right. So even though I guessed, I still should have investigated further if I opened my mouth. And that was the 1869 2-cent coin. And those are the coins that when it was the first coin that had the inscription "In God We Trust" on those. And I really do like those coins. You know, like I said, we've talked about them quite a few times. They come in different thicknesses, and you can get a lot of them are different colored and things, and some of them are more worn out than others. And it's pretty easy to put a set together until you get up to the 1872, and then they get a little expensive at that point. But then the 1873, since it only was out in a proof version, so they say, they are really expensive. But you can still put a decent set of them together for a reasonable price. All right, next article we're gonna take a look at, and I read a little bit about it this morning. The 2020 Native American $1 coin, and they are making those coins available to Alaska financial institutions uh, by a program. And I read about it right here, and Alaska is the only place that they're making this available for the coin program. It's pretty wild, but anyway, it is the United States of America anti discrimination law of 1945, and it has a picture of like a bird, like an ancient bird, pterodactyl bird or something on it. And then it has the lady Elizabeth Perotovich, and I probably butchered that, Petrovich, Peratrovich. Anyway, I thought it was wild that they was going to make it available to only financial institutions in Alaska. And I just thought that was pretty wild. I had never seen anything like that before, where the mint singled out a separate state and sell the coins directly to financial institutions in Alaska. But also they will be on sale at the mint, and the coins are available through the mint in rolls of 25, bags of 100, boxes of 250, and are sold as numismatic products at a premium above face value. But it's a different Native American coin for sure. It's got definitely a different look to it. I like the cool little bird that's on it. And that's about all we have for the coins this morning. I hope you enjoyed the articles about the Native American and the 2-cent coin. And let's jump over to the weather and see how the weather is in your neighborhood. Sorry about that. Getting a drink of coffee while I sort through the weather here and see if we can get a good view of everything. And it looks like we still have a major storm in the middle of the United States, right over top of Illinois, leaving Iowa and Missouri, headed towards the East Coast, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, and into the middle of the East Coast. And looks like a major front passed through Montana and is now in the Dakotas. And I believe I heard that there was lots of snow associated with that little storm that moved through. So let's get back to the temperatures here. That was just some precipitation that was falling. And it looks like the hot place on the continental United States today is 90 degrees in Louisiana. Nice. Down at the Gulf of Mexico, 90 degrees in Louisiana is the hot spot for the day. Hotter than Texas, hotter than Florida, hotter than Arizona. Louisiana is the hot spot for the day. See if we can find out where the cool spot is. And I'm sure it's going to be out west. I just want to make sure there wasn't anything in the northeast. And that's the cool spot. Gold Creek, Idaho. If that's Idaho. Or it could be Gold Creek, Montana. Maybe Montana. So that is the cold spot in the continental U.S. at 42 degrees. And I'm sure there's probably other places that are just as chilly in some of the higher elevations in different areas. And over on the East Coast, it looks like temperatures are ranging from the low 70s in the Northeast all the way down to the high 80s in Florida. And then as we head over to the Mississippi River, that storm is in Illinois, Iowa, Missouri, like I said. And it's got temperatures in the 70s. In the low 70s, and then once you get past the storm, headed south into Arkansas, you start getting a little warmer in the low 80s all the way to Louisiana, which is 90 degrees this morning. And then once you go across the Mississippi into Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, you got the low 80s. And then as you head north into the Dakotas, you got the low 70s, high 60s. Then we head into the mountain time zone where that's where the temperature starts to break down into the area that just don't want to let go of winter this year. And you got those cold, low 40 degrees temperatures in Montana, Idaho, and all the way down into Utah and Nevada in the high 40s. And then down into Arizona and New Mexico is the high 70s. Then we move out to the West Coast, and California is nice and cool, hanging right at 60 degrees this morning. And then Washington and Oregon, back down into the cold temperatures again, the low 50s, high 40s. So the northwest of the continental United States is still looking at winter, and it is summer. Can you believe it? Well, it is what's really going on. All right, hopefully it's beautiful wherever you guys are at. I hope you get out, enjoy yourself, try to get you some fresh air. All right, to end out the show today, guys, we've got a good article that comes courtesy of Across the Pond, all the way from England today. And it's about two pig farmers in Suffolk, England. And it actually turns out to be a halfway decent story. It said the guys went ahead and planted 81 acres of land with nothing but wildflowers for the bees. So bees could come in, feed, have somewhere they could actually try to strengthen the numbers because the bee population around the world has been in trouble, or so they say. So we'll let them say that. But these two gentlemen decided they was going to help out the bee population. So they planted 81 acres of nothing but wildflowers. And it sure enough brought millions of bees, they say. So the bees come in, fed up on all the nectar and everything, and hopefully the population will start to pick up and the bee numbers will start to climb. But that's something you just never know. But they are an integral part of today's farming. You do need the bees to be the pollinators, to move things around, so vegetables and stuff like that can grow. So I thought that would be a good article that you guys might like. It just goes to show that a couple people can put their land to good use and try to help out the extinction of bees. Thought that was an awful good article. So that'll do it, guys. Thanks for joining me. I do appreciate it. Bonnie and Clyde Coins. Thanks each and every one of you for all of your time. So check us out, guys. Bonnie and Clyde Coins.com. And then we will be streaming at 9 o'clock tonight right here on YouTube. We'll be trying to find us some more silver. Hopefully the new silver pick will pay off and we can crescent another box and find some more silver. We had some good luck first time we used it. We got quite a bit of silver out of this last box. Let's try it again tonight, guys. Alright, join us tonight, 9 o'clock if you want to, right here on YouTube. Thanks. You guys have a great day. Happy hunting. Take care.